Hello, my crafty friends. It's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. Today we are playing with Sweet Little Stockings and the picture this die. I don't actually have this die, but a dear friend sent me a few that she had cut out. And now that I've been playing with it, I really do kind of need to get it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the larger squares or circles, and we're going to put one of each of the critters on it, the dog, the cat, and in my house, this is a guinea pig. It only needs a rabbit to complete our menagerie and maybe some chickens. But anyway, I digress. So we're going to get started with our stamping. But first, because I don't have this die set, I want to fill in the circles. Now, I've got some of the Sweet Stocking Designer Series paper here. And I was doing a little bit of playing today, and I discovered that the bottom circle of the snowman punch is a perfect fit for the smaller circles. So the first thing that we're going to do is put a little bit of adhesive on here to get our small holes filled. And it doesn't have to be great. You just need a little bit. I am going to run out of the seal in a minute or two, I'm sure. So I have an extra pack just in case. Okay, and then we're just going to lift this off and just place it so that, whoops, it's covered. Now you are going to have this tacked down so you don't have to go too crazy with the adhesive for your little circle pieces. All right, so there we go. That part is done. Now we can do a line of adhesive down each long edge, and then this piece is cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. No, it's not. It's 4 by 4 1/4. And the base that I've got cut is basic white, and that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right. That one had, there we go. There's a clean, fresh piece. I was playing earlier. I'll flip that around and use it for something else soon. All right. So we're just going to tap this down, and I've already cut out and colored our little Santa hats for each of our critters. So this hole is the largest, and I think the dog is a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna do our dog first in the center. I don't know, we've always had pets in our house. Be awfully quiet here if there wasn't any. So I've just stamped it, just going over the edge so it looks like he's hanging, or she is hanging over the edge. And then we'll do the cat on the bottom and our little guinea pig, hamster, gerbil friend at the top. All right, so those guys are done. I'm just going to stick our stamps back in the case so we don't lose anybody. And then oops, we're going to get into coloring. Actually, we're going to cover our ink pad first because I don't need to get ink all over the place. Let's see, we'll do the dog first. I've got the dark smoky slate here. This guy kind of reminded me of a spaniel that we had once, Max. He was all black. He was so sweet. And I'm just coloring roughly in a circle. I like coloring with the blends in a circle because it helps cover some of those lines that you sometimes get. And then we'll do his feet gray as well. I'll just leave the blaze white, I think. The color doesn't show up great on the red, but it works. Okay, and then I'm just going to do over a couple of the lines so that we can get a little bit of shading and shadowing done. Actually, there. And we'll feather it down a little bit, kind of a triangle. There, I like that. Looks better. So this guy's done. Our cats right now are also both gray, but I don't want all of our critters to be gray. So the cat is going to be, I've got crumb cake and bronze here. I'll just give them a quick little color. And you want to be careful not to go over the white part of the eye. If you make a mistake with where you're applying color, you can lift it a little bit with the color lifter. It won't completely erase, but it will lighten the area. And then light crumb cake. Kind of go over the cat in a few little spots. Okay, and the last little guy, our guinea pig, is blonde. So I'm using dark So Saffron, and then I'm going to go over it with the light crumb cake and see. I think that'll be a pretty good likeness. Bronze would work really well for this as well. I love coloring with the blends. They're so quick and easy. Okay, and then I want the light crumb cake here. The alcohol ink just blends so beautifully together. Building up the layers is a lot of fun as well. All right, so there's our 3 little critters done. And now I've got dimensionals. We're just going to stick their little Santa hats on them. I'm not sure if we're going to use a full one. Oh yeah, it'll fit. If you wanted to, you could also color the edges of your dimensionals with the blends so that they're a little bit more camouflaged with your paper. I'm just going to stick it this way. There's one for our rodent friend. And the beauty of this too is if you don't like something that you did, you can cover it up with a hat. Now I've got my basic pearls here, and I'm just going to add one of the white basic pearls on each of the hats for the pom-pom. Oops. There we go. And now we just need to have a sentiment and a card base, and we're done. Let's see. I like this Very Merry, and it's small enough, I think, that we can get away with it on the base. We'll use our black again. There we go. Our card is done. So let me know in the comments what you think of this card and if you like this set. If you would like any information about ordering or how any of the Stampin' Up! Products or tools work, please, by all means, send me a message. I'm just going to stick this guy down onto our base, and I'm really surprised that this lasted the entire card because I thought for sure I was going to run out of tape. All right, so there we go. Our card is done. When I finish a card, I have a stamp, that I add to the bottom. And then I'll put the Stampin' Up! Angel Policy stamp on there as well. And then it's good to go to send. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you again really soon.